Alright, y'all, welcome back to the Destination Unknown Dude channel. Back for another update of the Chick Chronicles. Got these chicks over here split up, doing their thing, and they are getting big. They're getting big. They ate up their baby food, so I threw in some adult food, and they're not too thrilled on that, so I'm going to take that out. But I thought one ran off, and we were down one, but I don't think we are. Could be wrong. But I think next week, we're going to let them free. We're going to take this partition away. We're going to let them roam with the big birds next week. We'll see. As you can see, that one's trying to bust a fly. They're still on the hunt. But I'd like to see these guys being able to roam free during the day. I think they're big enough now. They can do it. So that's your Chick Chronicle update. I got some eggs I got to get picked up. These are not coming in a moment too soon. My Rhode Island Reds are slowing down on their production. I only have 4, but I would normally get 4 eggs a day out of those brown eggs. So if those guys are going to slow down on me, I'll be glad to get some hens in here. And actually, I may leave up the partition. Well, we'll see. We can always add it back. But I want to get some breeding going on over here. I'm going to keep a couple roosters, which I don't normally like to keep roosters because they're so dang noisy and they can be mean. I had roosters from my last batch and they were beating up the other chickens quite a bit. But we'll see what we end up with. I'd like to keep a couple roosters if I can keep them relatively nice so that we can get some breeding in. And I just like to see some mama hens with baby chicks. I just think that's cool, and I like to see it happening. We'll see if we actually do it, because we don't really have a use for keeping a regular supply of baby chicks around. But seeing the mama with the baby chicks running around is pretty awesome. So. And it's something to do, something to experiment with. Keep the bloodline young and producing. Could be also that we can supply the barangay with some Rhode Island Reds and have a little Rhode Island Red takeover of the area. That might be kind of cool. No, that will not focus at all. So we'll see what we end up doing. We gave away some roosters from the last batch of babies that we had, and there's several of them still running around, impregnating everything, walking. So we're slowly but surely turning the local chicken stock red over here, and the locals like it because it's freshens up their bloodline. You know, gives them a little bit of variety in their bloodline over here. So we'll keep that going, see how it turns out, especially for breeding. No eggs in there. That's my secret stash egg laying spot that my native chicken likes to use. So one of the guys gave me a native chicken. So that's the yellowish looking one that looks different than all the others. That's a Filipino native chicken. I wanted to get some color added to my flock. So I bought one from my barber. And that is that one right there. So she likes to lay eggs in that box right up there where I just checked. But nothing today. She doesn't put out the same amount of eggs as these white and the red ones. She gets to it whenever she gets to it, and that's no problem. Her job is to look pretty. If she wants to produce eggs too, that's fine, but there's definitely no requirement for her to make eggs. So there's your chick chronicle update. These guys are maniacs. They're having a good time doing the things that baby chicks do. So, all right, y'all. We'll see you on the next update. Destination Unknown Dude. Oh.